thanks so much for joining me. So a few days ago I shared a tutorial which has been quite popular on how to make a soft cover journal in 16 minutes. Roughly 52 pages, more than substantial, a great first time journal for new journalers. But also you can use that tutorial and then you can step it up. I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description box below. Go and have a look. It's really quick and easy, and it gives you all of the basic techniques you need to make a journal. Then what I did was, and I shared this with my Ko-fi subscribers, to step it up, I made 2 of the soft cover journals. So here's the 16-minute soft cover journal. I made 2 of them and I've turned it into a Z-fold journal. So from that very basic 16-minute journal, you can make yourself a Z-fold, or flip-flap, or never-ending journal, and it's really easy to make. I'm going to quickly talk you through. I did do a tutorial which I shared with my Ko-fi subscribers, but I'm going to do a really quick talk through and then I'm going to show you the rest of this journal. So you make the first 16-minute journal, soft cover journal, okay, and then you make another. Okay, so you've got 2 journals, and then you glue them, simply glue them back to back, okay, like that. So here's the back of journal 1 and here's the back of journal 2. So what I did was I trimmed down the back of journal 1 into a pocket, and then I just glued on 3 sides. Now this one's got quite a deep bead of glue, about 1 inch wide, to make sure it stays on nice and firm, and then we're just gluing on 3 sides. That makes a pocket, but it also adheres the 2 journals together. So you've now got a Z-fold journal. So this is using my Winter Florals collection, which was the collection of the month for my Ko-fi subscribers. There's a link to my Ko-fi beneath every single video. And here's how I've really quickly and easily decorated this Z-fold journal. I've not done a closure because I didn't want to cover this lady up. However I did it, it was covering her up. It's not a massive fat journal. There's not loads of elements that's going to fall out, so it doesn't need one. Okay, super simple. Strengthened the spine with some pretty lace. And as you can see, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, on both sides I've just added some stickles to just highlight that cover there and give it a more of a wintry theme. So inside here we've got this little, this helps strengthen the cover. And it's also a interactive element, so you've got flaps each side there, and then we've got what are called little buffers here, so you can put things in there, ephemera or photographs or whatever, and it will hold that in and it won't come out, and it's also a pretty decorative element. So then I'm just going to do a really quick flip. Cute, simple and easy clusters. Okay, I've got videos on this, super easy. And then I have stenciled. All of the ephemera that's in here is from my French ephemera collection. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. Okay, so I've left lots of the pages just plain. You don't have to decorate every single page with elaborate flips and elaborate that. You know, there's loads of beautiful journaling videos out there, but don't forget, sometimes simple and basic will win the day as well. Especially if you're new, it can be overwhelming with the amount of videos that are out there of doing this and doing that, and you're trying to remember all of the things. Just remember, you don't have to decorate every single page. This is a writing journal. I want somebody to write in it. A diary, a gratitude journal, a prayer journal, you know, whatever, just a daily journal, and you could write in there, you could doodle. So, and then here you can add things. Okay, so here I've just made a very simple kind of pocket with just ripped paper from the collection, one of the journaling cards, backed on some book page, and that is glued like so, and then we've got some ephemera just slides in there. Okay, super simple, little bit of lace at the bottom. Doesn't get any easier than that. It doesn't have to be really complicated. Stencils, stamping, you've got decorated pages that you can write on. Okay, and then another really good thing to do, especially if you're new to journaling, or you want to make a quick journal, or you want the focus to be on writing, you don't have to make elaborate flips and flaps and that. You can just literally clip things to the pages with paper clips. Super useful. Each one of these items can be journaled on, so you're extending the page. Okay, you're giving the user the ability to just very easily remove things and have more room for writing. And then obviously it can clip back on. And sometimes I think we can forget that basic is sometimes a great big winner. Lots and lots of plain pages intermingled with decorative ones to add interest and prettiness. Okay, again, simple stenciling. This is with a distress ink, Victorian Velvet Distress Oxide, and just a stencil. And one of these takes seconds to do. Anybody can do it. You don't have to have a high skill level to stencil and stamp. You know, and I even did that whilst the cover was together. And all you do, if you're doing it whilst the journal's together, just put another piece of paper underneath like that for a bit of sturdiness, and then do it. Really easy. Here, stacked pocket, super simple. Loads of tutorials on YouTube. I've done them myself, but very basic, just made out of the paper line. And then loads and loads of, I've got a hair, get off. Another tuck, another one of these. So batch making, make a few of the same thing and then intermingle them throughout the journal. Again, just hold some cute little ephemera, but it takes that out. You've still got lots of writing space. Okay. Stenciling again is brilliant because, like I say, you've got decoration, but you can still write on there. This is going to make a fantastic journal. Fabulous. Again, just clip things. So what I've done here is I've got one of these little clippies. I've got a journaling tag, and then I've got some ephemera, and all I've done is I've folded the ephemera in half, and by slipping it over the page, and sometimes basic just needs explaining, it's also decorating that page. It's decorating that page, and when that's all clipped together and held there, you've also got another tuck because it's creating a kind of pocket without it being glued, so everything can be taken out and journaled on. Okay, plain paper bag. Again, just a pretty invoice. This is a lovely pink one from my French ephemera collection, just clipped on with a little paper clip. It's giving pretty on that side, pretty on that side. You can take it off and you've got a full sheet to journal on. Full sheet. So you're extending the pages in the journal by doing that. Okay, just clip it back on. Okay, let's fly through, and then in between you've got your pretty pages. Again, another invoice here, clipped over both sides of the page. Also, you can then tuck extra stuff behind there. Okay, beautiful. Here is another little idea. I took some of the paper from the collection and made just little envelopes myself using my envelope punch board. Okay, or you can use recycled ones, but then if you make them from the same paper collection and from one of the background pages, then it's going to coordinate. You don't have to start decorating it and, you know, doing all fancy stuff. You can just have the pretty envelope, and all I've done is added a stamp. Okay, beautiful stenciling. I love this colour. I've just got this one. It's lovely in the distress ink. And then here, where I've joined the two books together, I've added some pretty lace, and I've just used a little file folder from, I don't know, out of my stash from one of my collections. And you can just put extra little ephemera in there. And I've sized it so that the tabs show when the book is closed. So that's the end of the first one. Then you turn that way and you've got the second one. So as you can see, it's just two journals back to back. Okay. And I've repeated the same there, so I'm not going to show you that again. And again, we're repeating with the clusters. You don't have to do something new on every single page, okay? Because that is when journaling gets overwhelming. Repeat. Another pocket, but I've done it the other way with some more lovely ephemera in. Okay. Here, I've just literally got some of the patterned paper from this collection, and I have literally just ripped it and then glued it on three sides. You don't have to have fancy pockets. You can make a pocket out of anything. And this is just holding a journaling plain journaling card and a little tag. Okay, a bit of stamp in there, and that page looks beautiful. You could add that to one of these on every other page, or every third page, or every fourth page, for example, and it makes your collection go further and makes your journal look pretty. Another pretty coloured invoice, again from my French ephemera collection. This one's blue, I've got pinks, I've got all sorts of different colours in that collection. and it's adding interest on both sides without really having to do very much other than print it, cut it out and ink it. Okay, and that's that page. Looks cute. Okay. Another one, and tags don't have to always be in portrait. You can have them in landscape. They look cool. They look like little belly bands. We've got another piece of ephemera there from my French ephemera collection. Just wrapped round. Put the little tag on. It's adding colour, and that's that page done. And so you can decorate these journals really, really quick. Not every journal you make has to take you months. Some of my journals take months, they do. But sometimes I want to make something a little bit quicker and a little bit more user-friendly, less decorative and more focused for writing. And this is what this is. So here we've just got a tag and a little receipt clipped to there. Think if I clipped 2 paper? No. Okay. And again, another invoice wrapped around both sides with just a journaling card. Clipped on with paper clips. Paper clips are very underrated. They're totally useful. And whoever gets this journal can clip their own things as well. We've got another envelope there made from the collection. Again, it's going to just coordinate beautifully. And obviously, the other side, the flap can be used as a tuck. None of this is new to advanced journalers, but if you're new, you know, these kind of things, I think a lot of videos can be quite overwhelming with the amount of things that they do. Just remember that you can do your journals really basic and they can still look really pretty, really pretty. This is a beautiful, beautiful journal, zigzag fold, and you can make this in absolutely no time. So go and check out the video on how to make one of the soft cover journals. Glue them back to back and you've got yourself a Z fold. Absolutely stunning. Over 100 pages. I don't know. I've lost count of them. Plus the ephemera that you add. If you're adding your large invoices like I have tucked over the edge of the page, you're extending the writing space. So this is going to make a fantastic writing journal. Thanks for watching. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.